Good evening. This is Evening Sky. I'm your host, Sky. Let's get right into it. Tory Lanez first interview from a prison cell in California, the men's colony in one of the prisons in California. Um, he is talking about how he is innocent, how he is completely, guilt free. He's not guilty, and that his attorneys have come up with some evidence saying that there's missing round fragments lifted from the scene. I don't know. Did he set up his own jump? Allegedly, did he set up his own 17 stab wounds? Allegedly, like they weren't going to kill him; they just wanted to scare him. Because it's like 17 stab wounds. That's like you're trying to kill somebody, but you don't really kill them. So he goes in. NBC News. I think NBC News loses. I think Tory Lanez wins. It's just like with oh goddamn, I can't think of his name. More. What's his name? Goddamn. Piers Morgan. He lost with the Nick Fuentes interview. That was more for Nick Fuentes than anybody. He may have had some good hardball questions, but I think Nick Fuentes won hands down with his presence, just being on that platform. And this is the case with right here with Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez won. He won against NBC. They were asking him questions, saying he's just like, I'm in healing, I'm going to therapy, I'm in a different space in my mind and everything like that. Well, you are convicted. You're serving time for shooting at a young woman's feet. That's the facts. That's the truth. No matter how you slice it, no matter how you try to dice it and say this thing and the other and that is the reality. That is the facts and the truth of it anyhow. No matter what. So we have to weigh those different factors, of course, before we think about anything else. I think that Tory Lanez is not telling the full truth. I'll say that. He's not telling the full truth. He's telling bits and pieces and fragments, no pun intended, of the truth. He's not telling it like it is. Yes, Dot Focus. Salute to Dot Focus. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I got to do it. What is it? Oh my God. I'm like, what the hell? I'm just looking for it right now. Hold on. Enter studio. Looking for it. Just give me a moment. Who's this? Gaffer Jean Akhtamov? Salute to you. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Forgive me for chopping it up. All right. Visit .focus, DOTFOCUS _1_ on his YouTube channel and subscribe. Like and comment. If you enjoy Call of Duty and other first-person shooters, you will not be disappointed. Tell him that Silly Sky, that's me, sent you. All right. Who's this? Lance Belly ran 2714. Hello. How is your life? Hope everything's going well with it. I'm having crazy sinuses right now. Pardon me. So, what is this? Good man. Okay, good man. All right. Thanks. Salute. All right. So Tory Lanez, he basically had his whole spiel saying like he's completely innocent. He didn't do anything wrong. But I just want to know what DNA, what strands. What do you mean there are fragments of the rounds missing? How are missing? And then thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Lanez. Salute, respect, and salute. Tell at least 1,200 other people to subscribe too. I'd appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, where is the definite evidence? I mean, he's got no leg to stand on. Who's this? Vince McFarlane? Hi, hello. Nara, Naray, and Ahel 6461. Hi. Subscribe, guys. Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Lanez. I appreciate it. Salute. So Tory Lanez is on the coon train, toot toot, trying to deflect and not show his the truth to anybody. He's trying to be on some get out of jail free card kind of thing. I don't know how he's gonna do that. Yeah, and like too. Yeah, like as well. Like as well. Thank you. Like and subscribe, and continue with your comments. I appreciate the comments. But yeah. So Tory Lanez is just pouring his heart out in this NBC interview. If I'm not correct, I don't even know if it's NBC News. It just says NBC. It didn't say NBC News. Is it implied that it's NBC News? I don't know, but it's a weird way of they had to say with NBC. Okay, it's with NBC. Is it NBC News? Yes, thank you, Lanez. Appreciate it. Thank you. You will have a small town. You will have a small town, but if you keep pushing, don't care about that hand, you'll soon have a huge channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. I meant to say channel. You did say channel. Oh, with the town, you have a small channel, but if you keep pushing, don't care about that hand, that channel. Which part would you want to say channel? The hand or the town? But yeah, he's pushing the narrative. Megan Thee Stallion, and I kind of hate her name because the way it's spelled. It makes me want to say the. But she's like, nah, you ain't got to say the. It's just the. Like, but it's the. Like, it messes me up. Every time I see it, I'm like, Megan Thee Stallion. Like, it's Thee Stallion. Like, and then her name Stallion is a male horse, so that's weird too. It's like, it's just, I kind of hate her name. Let's just call her Megan. Megan. She took the stand. They asked Tory Lanez if he had taken the stand, what would have happened, what would have turned out, what would have occurred. Would he be in prison or right now serving a 10-year sentence? What they want to do is try to have a time served and as an appeal to basically rid him from the shackles of the men's colony in California. You have to go eat. We'll be back. All right, good to go. Are you a female or a male? I can't tell. Amira, is that you? Because some people have like feminine sounding names. Josiah, Isaiah, you know. So that's the gist of it. I have 0 viewers. I love it. 2 viewers. Okay. But yeah, this is the sad state of affairs that we currently find ourselves in, which we currently find ourselves. It's really sad that we have to look at Tory Lanez as somebody of credibility. He has no credibility. He shot at that woman's feet. That's a conviction. That's a conviction. That's right. He has a line of charges. I can't remember them all, but he had a line of charges: discharging a weapon, brandishing a weapon, and actually causing injury to another person with the weapon. This case reminds me, it has little flavors of the Shine situation. The Sean situation kind of reminds me of this. This was like a little less. I mean, it got probably more views because is the time frame. You know, if the Shine shooting at the New York City club in Manhattan, if that had taken place now, it'd be huge. It'd be humongous. It'd be really big. But this one kind of took the cake. This one, you know, the Tory Lanez story took home, you know, the Oscar-winning effects, or I guess you can say. But I think it's all on him. It's all on him. This is an exclusive to, you know, for him to be on with NBC, the first ever interview to ever come out of the prison for Tory Lanez, aka Daystar Peterson, and Megan Pete. Let me just say Miss Pete. I'm gonna just say Miss Pete, Little Miss Pete, got shot in her feet. I didn't mean to do that. Let me stop with that. Let me fall back. That was bad. But anyway, you know, it's very disturbing. It is a disturbing case. It is really sad, actually, that Tory Lanez, you know, is delusional. I'm not going to say the D word, other word that the Generation Z uses, but he's delusional. He thinks he can get out of prison. He thinks he can get out on an appeal. I highly doubt that. I don't see that happening. He'll be serving his third year coming up. I think this year. I think he's serving his third year. But it's just amazing. Celestial Crystal, I do. Hello, do you still remember me? I do remember you, Crystal. How are you? Did you send me an email, a picture of you? Are you over 18 years of age? All right. Nara's back. Oh, you're good. That's good. That's good. Tell me you're 18 years of older. I only card people to make sure that they're older, not younger. I want to make sure you're older than 18 years of age, because this broadcast is not for kids. I say that at the beginning, and I hope it's a warning somewhere, because that's what it warns me. Is this for kids? And I say nope, it's really not. It's not for kids. Who's this? Bellafique Bimane? Y'all have the most unique names. Let's just say it's unique. They're the most unique names I've ever come across. But anyway, yeah, so Tory Lanez, Daystar Peterson, to anybody not, you know, unwittingly, not knowing the case, not knowing the facts, you would say, yeah, he's got a point. Wow, yeah, I guess he did. Yeah, the round fragments, they're missing, and oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Are you serious? Like, I can't believe people would actually buy what he's saying. It's like he's in prison for a reason, and he'll get out, and I don't know what, you know, kind of state of mind he's going to be in. Hopefully, they're doing rehabilitation stuff. They're rehabilitating him. He's getting back into the entertainment business, I guess. He's going to come out, probably go triple platinum or quadruple aluminum, whatever the case may be. It could go either way. What are you talking about? That's not my real name. I didn't think so, but I'm just saying, what is your real name then? But, you know, Tory Lanez is, you know, he just belongs in prison. He belongs behind the wall. He belongs in shackles for what he did to Megan Pete. Miss Pete. Okay, Bill Faki. I don't even know how to say that. That's a very unique name. Bill Faki. Bill Fak. I can't pronounce that right. Just that. Okay. But that's a very unusual, very unique name. So I just say, you know, it's very, you know, it's a fractured kind of case. It's splintered, you know, because Megan Pete, she's going through a lot. She has all the success in the world. She has ownership over her publishing and masters under her own label. She's doing well, but in her mind, she's probably dealing with trauma. Like he said, he's dealing with trauma. He has the physical scars to prove it. He's got the mental scars to show it. Bumbleclot's in here. What about Rob Reiner? That was a week. That was a few days ago. I'm not going to talk about Rob Reiner unless there's a new revelation. If there's news that's an update, I will talk about Rob Reiner. But nothing has been updated yet. If there's a break in the story, if there's breaking news, then I will talk about Rob Reiner. The son pleaded insanity. I didn't know that. When did he plead insanity? Today or yesterday? He pleaded insanity. Oh my God. They better put him on suicide watch. They better put that man on suicide watch. Get that white boy out of here. Trump will probably pardon him out of spite. Yeah. Well, you know what? Not to laugh. I'm not trying to make a light of a serious situation, but that the way you stated it, Trump will probably make him, pardon him out of spite. Well, I think that could possibly be true. He didn't like Rob Reiner. And I'll say this. This is my little spiel. Okay, I'll do a real quick spiel on Rob Reiner. Great artist. Great artist. Can't take away the art from the man. The man was a true artist. Just a great filmmaker. Great, style. Great touches on his movies. Anywhere from Stand By Me to The Bucket List and anything in between. Harry Met Sally. When Harry Met Sally. What's it called? A Few Good Men. This is Spinal Tap. I mean, so great. He's such a great filmmaker that people just call it Spinal Tap. It's called This Is Spinal Tap. He's already on it in the Turtles. Yeah, they said that's a suicide prevention pack. Suicide prevention pack. I only saw Stand By Me and Misery. Yeah, Misery. Oh my God. Like just a great filmmaker. But he was a lefty. He was almost a red. He was almost like a commie. He was very leftist. He was like leftist leaning kind of ideals. So I didn't really support that so much. I don't think that was, good, but to separate the politics from the man, you have to say that he was definitely unique. And I made sure that I put it in the headline. I wrote about it actually. I wrote about it. If you look into vocal.media, my site, not my site, but my page on that site, Skylar Saunders, just put in SKYLER space SAUNDERS. And just look in, and I'll say Rob Reiner and appreciation. Because I'm only talking about his movies. I'm only talking about his art. I did not say anything about his political affiliation, his treatment for Democrats against Republicans. He was very, very for the left. And, that's not unusual. He's from Hollywood. Hollywood is very leftist to begin with. But I didn't talk about that. You want I subscribe you? Yes, I want you subscribe me. Thanks. Rob should have been more worried about his crazy ass son than Trump. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. That's true. A lot of people have been saying that this past week. Let me say this. No, Sir Rick James, ladies and gentlemen, take your packs. You already know what time it is. We're going to take a short break to salute and rock and power to Rob Reiner. He survived by his loving children. Fact, may he rock in power. I think he wanted to say, yes, rock and power. Rock and power. Yes, it's Friday night. If you want to smoke your loud packs, do it. It's almost a week after what happened. But if you want to smoke your loud packs, feel free. Should have had a blicky too, yeah. But he was anti-gun. See? At least have a burner. Anybody know what a burner is? They're technically not firearms, but they're like pistols that shoot like pepper spray, like pepper pellets, and they can really stop a predator or an intruder or something like that. Specifically for the house, you can keep it in your purse or on your waistline, but they're really for the household. I mean, if you get caught up outside, you might it might be the end of you. That'd be the it. But but they're really for home invasions, or at least armed security. He could afford it. Definitely, facts. I mean, just imagine the residuals off of those movies he got. Just imagine, he probably got like $20,000, $50,000, residuals just off of when Harry Met Sally alone. That's it. That's all it was. He could make a blind man laugh. Well, yeah, you can make any blind man or deaf man laugh. You can make depending on what they can see or what they can hear. Bumba says they were making some sus jokes at this Rob Reiner roast. If you saw it, I don't think I've seen the Rob Reiner jokes. But what was he on the down low? Was Rob Reiner switch hitting, and like the video too. Of course, please feel free to like the video as well. Please, Bill Fake. I can't pronounce your name. Forgive me for chopping it up. No, like some Epstein stuff. Oh. Was it Epstein or like similar to Epstein now? Honey. No, Bill Fack, you have to phonetically spell it out phonetically. Sir, in some ways he was a genius. Sir, he knew he had to be behind the camera. Same, yeah, Woody Allen. Yeah, was he on some Woody Allen stuff? Woody Allen grew up, he was growing, the P. his stepdaughter. He married his stepdaughter. That's some different level stuff right there. I am FC 26 player. Okay. Hi again. Billy Crystal compared him to Woody. Oh, wow. Wow. He must have known something else. He knew something that not a lot of people knew. Oh, no. Oh, my. Yeah, Woody Allen. Yeah, Woody Allen's got some. But again, the art from the man. Separate the art from the man. He of course, he was a lefty. He is a lefty. Woody Allen is still a lefty. But he has some weird ways about him. He had that stepdaughter coming as his wife. That's weird. That's definitely some different stuff. Like, it wasn't like illegal, but it's really creepy, really cringe, as the kids say. That's super cringe. It might come out he was sexually abusive towards his son, like the Melendez brothers. Fact. I was just thinking about that. There was an opera singer. Hold on. This is a weird world. We're in weird times. Opera singer stabbed to death in California home. Son to be booked for homicide. So a Grammy-nominated opera singer was stabbed to death inside a California residence, and the 71-year-old son has been arrested in connection with the killing, police said. Jubilant Sykes was killed in a home, unalived, that's to say, in a home in Santa Monica on Monday. Officers responded to the residence after a 911 call reported an assault in progress and found Sykes with critical injuries consistent with a stabbing. Sykes' son, 31-year-old Micah Sykes, was found in the home and taken into custody without incident. He will be booked for homicide. So what's going on in California with these artists? An opera singer, a man of color, and Rob Reiner, a Jewish man. I don't understand. What's going on? That's the second. Will there be a third? Let there not be a third. That'd be good. Let there not be a third. His son definitely has something more than drugs wrong with him. Yes, psychologically. It's all in your mind. It's all in your head. I mean, you can think the worst thoughts in the world. The difference between sanity and insanity, or improper behavior, is you acting on those urges or those thoughts. No, I cannot. I cannot. I will not scream that at all. No. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy malo. Said hi. Okay, he's saying hi a lot. Bill Hader is probably freaked out. Why is Bill Hader freaked out? Well, you just dropped a bomb on me right now. Why is Bill Hader freaked out? Oh, wow. Okay, so I see it now. Nick Reiner had stranger interaction with Bill Hader at party before parents' murders or unalivements. It's so goofy. You have to say stuff like that. But Conan can't catch a break. I swear that man, that was my guy too. Conan was my guy. He's still my guy. He was doing blackface, but he's still my guy. Bill Hader and the son got into a physical fight at the Conan party. Okay. The son and Bill Hader got into a thing at Conan party. No physical fight, just awkward moment. Word on the street is Hader left with a bloody nose. Oh my god. Or tense moment. Wow, I didn't even realize that. That's extraordinary. We can talk about this all we want, though. We can talk about. You want to talk about? Anyone want to talk about Tory Lanez? We forgot all about Tory Lanez. I don't really care about him, but I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that he's trying to get evidence, piled and collected, so that his lawyers can get him out of prison. Pretty ridiculous. Pretty crazy stuff. Pretty crazy stuff. We talking Reiner, and you spelled his name wrong. That video. I don't know. He brought comedy to a whole new level. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, the art was great. The art was just tremendous. He can set the scene. He could definitely direct, his way through things, and he could act too. He had great acting chops. Going back to Meathead on All in the Family. Going all the way back to Meathead on All in the Family. South Park made an episode making fun of Rob that's gonna get banned. I don't think it's gonna get banned. It shouldn't get banned. Shouldn't be banned anyway. Well, you're asking a lot of questions and not putting in a lot of money. My Cash App is $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. Well, he didn't just release the Spinal Tap, or excuse me, this is Spinal Tap. He made the sequel. I think it's called Spinal Tap something, or the end. What is it? The end continues. That's what it is. The end continues. It ends in a crazy way. What is that? What's the crazy way? Spill the beans. Let us all know what the crazy way is. Never saw either Spinal. I never seen them in their entirety. I've seen, of course, the famous scenes, but this one goes to 11. Like he said, well, what's the difference between 10 and 11? Well, this one goes to 11. Like he just made it. He was just emphasizing that. This goes to 11. Like Cartman stabs Rob Reimer at the end of the episode. Are you serious? Wow. That could have propelled him. That could have propelled his son. To do something as vicious as that. It will win an Oscar now. You'll see. Mark my words. But it won't win an Oscar because it wasn't a film. Only a TV series. But yeah. So Tory Lanez. Let me just wrap up Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez should stay behind bars. Finishes his years. He's got 7 years, I think, left, and he brought it all upon himself. So you're not getting out of jail, buddy. You're not getting out of prison. Sorry, it's the way it goes. All right, I have to talk about we can talk about Rob Reiner. Y'all can talk about it in the chat if y'all want. I might pick up on a few things, whatever you say, whatever interests me. But see ya. I'm not your bro, but bye. And Rob says my precious goo and slime comes out of his stomach. It's nasty. Wow, this is crazy. I never saw that. Is that a recent episode of that from like the early mid 2000s or something like that? What part of the history of South Park is that? That's crazy. They're saying who is Nick? Somebody's saying who is Bill Hader? If you don't know who Bill Hader is, then where have you been? Early 2000. Okay, that's how I heard of him. Oh wow, that's wild. Yeah, I heard of Rob Reiner from All in the Family. That was the first impression I ever got from him. He was excellent. His character was like himself. He was super leftist, super almost a communist, a socialist kind of activities. He was a dumb Polak to Archie Bunker's, to Carol O'Connor's Archie Bunker. He was just a dumb Polak meathead. Yeah, he looked like a hippie. He was He was one of the first hippies on TV. That 70s show type. Yeah, exactly. Yes, he was definitely a hippie along with his wife. Archie Bunker's little girl. I can't think. I think her real name in life is Sally Struthers, if I'm not correct. But I have to go on to the next topic. If we could just talk about that for a moment, we can like I said, we can still talk about it, but I have to talk about the $200 million deal for the breakfast slop. Just imagine that. Lesser charges and DJ Benji with Just Hilarious on Netflix. No long form videos are going to be on YouTube anymore. All their content, since they passed a billion streams on, I think, YouTube, since they passed a billion, they're definitely going to go towards Netflix, which is going to house all of their content, all their IP, and they're going to get a good chunk of money from it. I'm sure Charlamagne's the most popular person in the show. They really don't have a leader, but Charlamagne is like the de facto leader of it. DJ Benji, DJ Envy, Rashawn Casey, Leonard McKelvey, Jessica Moore, all of them together. If you're like in your 40s and late 40s, early 50s, you might want to not listen to that show. You might want to go into a hard news show that's objective, not on the left or right, just tells the news as it is, as it occurs. That's probably your best bet. I remember you, yes. I'm taking that as a demand or a command. Remember me. I will remember you. We having a party. Well, it's not a party yet. Party's got to have at least 10 people. Good. Don't hate on them because of Star. Oh, I have to. I have to hate on him. I have to. Because it's objective. I'm not hating on him because of Star. I'm hating on him because of the reality. And he's figured out the reality. They're hardly any competition for anybody. They're low on the totem pole. Steve Harvey's got his foot on their necks. And it's just disgusting. What's up to Wiz, though? Salute to Wiz. Salute to Wiz. I'm about to say Khalifa. Wiz Kid 90s. But no, you have to hate on them. You have to hate on them to motivate them, if anything, to do greater things. I was just about to say, if you read my I have another column, I have another space where I'm saying what will they get next? How much will they get out of their deal? I mean, you have Howard Stern. He got $500 million to himself. And he chipped off, I'm sure, his maid Reed, his maid, can't even think of her name, but Robin. I'm sure she got maybe $100,000, if that, from his deal. Sir, did you see the new Epstein file photo that came out with Bill Clinton exposed in a hot tub with one of the female victims? I don't know about that. Never seen it. No, I haven't. So I'm going to say no. And I suspect it's probably AI. It's probably artificial intelligence generated. I suspect. I've never seen it, so I can't remark on it. But I can remark on Casey, McKelvey, and more. They just signed a $200 million deal. Where is it next? I mean, why isn't Big Boy or Sway? Why don't they have $200 million deals? Is it just because they have 1 billion streams that they achieved? Because they're not doing that well in the ratings. They're doing okay. They're doing just fine, but not doing excellent. They're not doing extraordinary. They're doing great. Not that you would expect them to get $200 million. And this is coming on the heels of the Netflix and Warner Brothers deal. So this probably has a lot to do with it. And with Ebro in the morning. Coincidences? Are all these coincidences? I wonder. All this happened at one time? Sir, all this happening at one time, around the same time frame. How can this be? But like I said, for them to achieve this, that's great. Good for them. I want them to prosper. However, what is the deal? What is the real deal? Who gets the money? How do they split that money? Let me do something right quick. Hold on. I'm looking up something right now. Hold on. That split is like $66 million between them. If that's how they split it. I don't know. They didn't really get into details or anything like that. Who's this? VDog 8443. Hi. Make sure you subscribe, VDog. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe and like and share and comment and all that. It really helps out. It does wonders. I appreciate it. So the Breakfast Club, I from my point of view, when I was working in like the culinary arts, no, not really, the culinary cleaning arts, washing pans and pots, I was listening to the Breakfast Club daily, Monday through Friday. 7. They start at 6. I usually started around 7. I would just listen. I remember they had the Rebecca Black, and they had the Katy Perry song Last Friday Night, and then 7 a.m. gotta get on. I see my friends killing in the front seat, kicking in the back seat. Running my mind up, what shit I take? Cause it's Friday. Nothing. I don't think they did that earlier today. I think they stopped doing that. That's about the time when I stopped working there. So at the VUD for the patients, making their the pots and pans clean. One time it was real scary. One time I had my phone in my pocket, and I had it, and I had my earbuds in, and my phone fell out of my pocket, went into a store, and one of the drains, and it was this. I had my finger pressed upon it, pressed right on it, and I had to get one of the chefs that were making the food. His name was French, and he dipped down and got the spatula and pulled out my phone. I was like, woo, that was close. That was the closest ever. That was serious. That was crazy. But anyway, yeah, but I used to listen to Breakfast Club. It was like perfect. It was like the same song every day, almost at the same exact time, I think. You know, it was great. That's programming. That's programming for your mind to get you in tune with what song is going to be played every day, upon the hour. But then I like, of course they had the Donkey of the Day, honey, that. And Casey had the mix. He had the mixes. And at the time, Angela Yee, she had the Rumor Report. She was like, it's always the females. I'm soft on the females. The guys like, you're cool, but like I'm soft on the females. She was very about her job. That's the reason why she split. What happens to Angela Yee? Will she get a $200 million deal? What is going on? What's going on in her life? What's going on in her world? How is she doing? Anybody check on Angela Yee? Anybody check on Angela Yee? How is she doing? What is she heard the news? Is like, that's cool. She had to say that's cool. Do your thing. But this is a big deal for them. I think. I mean, what else can be said? I see you. I see your back. I see you. I see you. I see you. So I'm not even hating. I'm just asking questions. Like why does it have to be split between 3 personalities and not one? Why is there a breakfast team? Why isn't it just this one person on the trigger? Why isn't it just Jess Hilarious's show or Casey's show or McKelvey's show? Why isn't that the factor? Why isn't that true? What is the gist behind all this? What is the main takeaway? That Big Boy and Sway and even Steve Harvey. Where's the big deal with Steve Harvey? Shouldn't he have like a $1 billion deal since he's like number 1 in most markets? Shouldn't that be the case? Who's this? Carl Bahanan 595. I'm not your brother, but thanks for the suggestion, sir. Appreciate it. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not even hating. I'm just asking questions. The main questions. Like LL Cool J, Eminem, they got serious money. Sorry for the pun there, but they got serious. I don't know if it's XM. Is it Sirius XM or is it just Sirius? I think it's Sirius XM. But yeah, Eminem's got Shade 4-5, and LL Cool J's got Rock the Bells, and I think it's Sway's Corner. Is it Sway's Corner? Sway. I'll never forget. Mr. Troy Star Terrain said he had a dream with Sway, and that's when he had the big raps. He didn't have the hat. He just had the big raps on his head. And he had a dream that there was a squirrel that came down from this is before the squirrel party too. This is like 2005. He had a squirrel come down from his hat and he was feeding it nuts. And so I'll never forget that. Never forget it. Never forget that. So I just ask questions. I'm just asking questions and stating facts. I'm stating facts and asking questions. Holly's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The lady of the house has finally arrived, and I must get her banner on audio. Subscribe to Z Therapy Holly Correnti on YouTube for all your Zumba needs, which I saw the videos, which are really great. She's she takes command of the class. You have to really, show her. She's like, "Come on, guys, get into it." She's like really, she's charged. But move and groove to the rhythms and tell friends and family members to join in too. Tell her Silly Sky, that's me, that sent you. Hello, hello. I'm on vacation soon. Gotta catch the show every day. Okay, thank you, Holly. You're always welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Always welcome. Always welcome. So I don't know if you heard the news. We got two topics going on: Tory Lanez and the Breakfast Club. Tory Lanez first interview with NBC. I guess it's NBC News. It just says NBC. And from prison, and also the Breakfast Club hit a big milestone: $200 million deal with Netflix to have all their shows not even on YouTube anymore, completely taken off of YouTube and put on Netflix library. So everything that's long form is going to be on Netflix. Any short form videos could just make their way to YouTube, but mostly it will be on Netflix. Uh-oh, Holly's like, what? No way. Yeah, yes way. Yes way. It's very true. You can look that up. Look that up. Well, I can't say I hate the Breakfast Show. It's lost its luster. Everything I think since Angela Yee. Even though I love Jess Hilarious. Jess Hilarious is funny. She's very smart and fits her name, hilarious. But at the same time, I think Angela Yee brought a different kind of tone to the would be a boys club. I think Jess Hilarious holds her own. I haven't listened to a full episode of the Breakfast Club in years, so I can't really tell too much. But when I did listen to it, it seemed like it was a fun ride. It was a fun kiddie ride. It wasn't. They didn't dig deep into any real serious issues that I understood, unless they had a guest on. If they had a guest and they were talking to it, they were talking about politics and they were talking about the world and things of that nature. And of course, Charlemagne had the Donkey of the Day, and like I said, Rashawn Casey had he had the mixes that he did. So, but I guess we're in the minority. I don't hate it, but we're in the minority of not listening to it. Or being encouraged to listen to it because, like I said, they don't have the best ratings. They don't have the best ratings in radio history and radio what's current right now. It's mainly Steve Harvey. Do you think people will watch they're on Netflix? Yeah, I do. I think people will, maybe even more so than they would if they had, the full show. I don't think they're having the full show on Netflix. I think they're just having the long form clips, like the long form guest appearances are going to be on on Netflix. You got to pay money for the questions. You don't have a wrench. I'm going to say, what is that? Barmaid? Who plays Roblox? I don't know. You can ask as many questions you like, Holly. I'll answer that question. I have no idea. I never played Roblox. I have nothing to do with Roblox. It seems like straight kiddie games. Maybe adults play it. Maybe that's cool. Maybe they do cosplay and go to conventions and stuff like that and dress up as the characters. I don't know. I never gotten into Roblox or Minecraft or any of that. I never really did. The closest thing I did was to make worlds was probably Sims. Holly, you remember Sims? Sims was the truth. I don't want him molested. Okay, you're good. Okay, good. But who you talking about? You don't want? Okay. My 7-year-old is dying to play Roblox. I don't want him molested. So is that a thing? Is that something going that is it apparent? Is warning? There are people that molest kids on Roblox. Is that true? Oh yeah, yes, you remember the cinnamon. But when you're talking about somebody, I know you don't want your son molested. That's obvious. But what is the connection there? I don't understand the connection. Saying a lot, you're asking a lot of questions, Biffak or Bifflack. Not chipping in a lot of donations. You chip in donations and answer those questions. Roblox protect the molest. Wow. See that? Yeah, that's not cool at all. That's really low grade, underhanded, awful, disgusting stuff. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wow. God, that's awful, man. That is really terrible. I see that. That's another reason why I don't frequent Roblox. I don't need to be lumped into that. Some adult guy, some goddamn near 40 on a kid's game. Are you serious? Ugh. I mean, there are some games like you can play. You be talking to some kid in Russia or something like that, or in Germany, or Tokyo, Japan, and they're like cussing you out and stuff like that. You're just playing a game. They're only like 12 years old or something like that, and you're like in your 50s. Roblox kick. Okay, wait. Oh, Bumba says I heard they. Oh my God, y'all going fast. Well, the cruise workers speak Indonesian. Okay. I heard they kick off predator hunters. Roblox kicked off a guy who was intercepting pedophiles. Wow. Yup, Bumble, yup, wow. Keep very clearly articulating your analysis. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate you. Thank you. Can't remember his name, but he does videos with Gideon. Gideon sounds very familiar. Where did I hear that from? He's got like millions of subscribers, right? Gideon sounds very familiar. When you want, call mine, just call Bill? What? I don't know what you're talking about there, sir. Don't have the slightest clue. But that's okay, too. Holly is in the building, everybody. Everybody give Holly applause, a cheer. She's been working. She had a long week. Long week. She just wants to relax, watch her reality TV shows that I can't stand. and she has every right to. Pause what? Resume. Yeah, Holly's laughing at my dumb ass. That's a question. You gotta pay for those. Gotta pay for questions, sir. Pay for questions. What am I doing tonight? I am making money tonight. That's what I gotta make this money. I gotta make this cash. That's all I do. What are you doing, Holly? What are you doing with your life, Holly Correnti? And she's like, excellent. Yeah, I'm making dollars. I gotta get this paper. I'm that guy trying to get this paper, baby. I'm that guy for real. But anyway, so Breakfast Club. I mean, I'm not gonna knock them. I'm not gonna diss them. Like I said, I had a history with them. Not the best morning show. The best morning show, of course, in my estimation, is Troy Star Terrain, Star and Buckwild Morning Show. You can't. There's no comparison. There's nothing you can even try to come close. He brought objectivity to New York City and the surrounding areas, and also around the country. So, can't really fault him for that. You should praise him for that. But praises be due to the Breakfast Slop, to the Breakfast Club, for their endeavors, for their work ethic. They have a good work ethic. Didn't really achieve much, but they have a good work ethic that they try to do good things. So that's important. That's great. I do appreciate that. But how you gotta answer me? What do you do? Is it date night? Is it just him with the kids? Is it just you're gonna have pizza night? Is it scary movie night? What is it? I mentioned the reality TV shows I hate that you love, which is cool. I'm not knocking you. I just don't like them personally. I just can't watch them. I've tried. I tried to watch The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I sincerely sat down with a Coke and a smile, watched the program. I was like, this is like the worst hour I've ever had in my life. I cannot get this back. This is a terrible thing that happened to me. I will never do this again. I'm on my way back from the gym right now. No dates for me. Okay. So I don't watch The Bachelor. Okay, I was gonna say. But do you watch Love and Hip Hop? You watch Love and Hip Hop, right? I can't stand that either. They're always throwing a glass or somebody's getting cussed out or something. It's just salute to oh God, what is her name? Oh, hold on. Mona Scott Young. Mona Scott. It used to just be Mona Scott. Mona Scott Young. Yes, I love them. Which one? Any of them. I don't like any of them. I don't like Atlanta, Los Angeles, New York, whatever. I don't like them. I don't like a lot of scripted TV because it's like it's unscripted. It's like scenario TV because the producers say, look, this is the scenario. This is what you'll be interacting with. You say whatever you want, but I mean that's the thing. It's like they call it reality TV, but it's really not reality because it's scenario based. It's like it's based on a given topic or a given way of communicating, and they have to just follow it. And yeah, Mona Scott. Yeah, Mona Scott. Yeah, Mona Scott. Mona Scott Young. Actually, she got married. Yeah, the producer, Atlanta, my fave. Mona is the producer. Yep, I think. You're right, Holly. Don't doubt yourself. You're right. Mona Scott Young. She respect to her. I mean, respect. It's all respect. Respect to her. I could be hating on her and I can't stand her shows, but respect her hustle. Respect her grind. She's getting millions of dollars off of her own mind, her own projects, her own thoughts. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. You still haven't figured out this whole idea, huh? Biff. What is this? Bill Fack? It's called a Cash App donation. If you just provide me with at least $5, I will answer any and all of your questions. My son has both the gear. Oh, my son says Renata. Oh, he's in the car with you? Okay. Cool. He's Renata. I can't even make an honest opinion. I can't even form an honest opinion because I never watched them play. I never watched Messi or Ronaldo play. I can't even make an opinion. Old Navy did a whole soccer line this year. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I bet your son really got a kick at. Oh, see, I walked right into that, didn't it? I bet your son really got a kick out of it. I didn't mean to be a pun. I really did not plan on that being a pun. Excuse me, Holly. Forgive me. Pardon me for the pun. My son loves Ronaldo. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Does he play soccer on a team with a jersey and everything and the whole get up and everything? Well, slow down, Bill Fack. Oh, that's cool. Yes, Holly says that's cool. That's really cool. 2 leagues. Oh, okay. Excuse me. 2 leagues. That's awesome. He's good. He better be. That's awesome. That's really cool. He's a Corinthian. He better be good. Like his mama. That is awesome. That is really cool, Holly. My son plays soccer and my daughter does karate. Oh, cool. She doing the belt system? What belt is she? I left the Marine Corps as a gray belt. That's the second belt you can get. The first is tan belt. Second is a gray belt. Then there's green belt. Then there's, oh man, I think there's black. I think there's green belt, then brown belt, then black belt, then there's black belt with two red stripes, or one red stripe, and then two red stripes, something like that. It's like the advanced levels. He is very good. He is scouted in Rhode Island and Massachusetts already. All right, I see you. She's a brown belt. Okay, that's high. I think that's pretty high. That's pretty high because I remember it was white. It was white belt. No, I think it was white belt, yellow belt, tan belt, blue belt, green belt, brown belt, and then black, and then got up there around the black belt. Yeah, that's pretty high. That's awesome, Holly. You're a proud mama. Proud mama. Orange. That's right. Yes, orange. Thank you. Good point. Orange belt. That's right. I almost forgot. I'm thinking about the Marine Corps, the McMAP, Marine Corps Martial Arts Program. And I was thinking about my karate days when I was like 7, 8, I think it was like. Yeah, that's awesome though. That's great. That's awesome. So, okay, fine. Yeah, let's get those contributions. Let's get those donations. Donations. I answer any question. Just gotta get a donation. I got 8 likes. 4 people are in here right now, including I think Miss Correnti. That's Miss Correnti to you out there. But I'm going out with when Holly goes out. She steps out of the room. I'm out of the room because it's already been an hour. Okay, what's this? Miss Correnti, if you're not. Wow, that's only like a half a second before my time when she said that. That's funny though, Miss Correnti, if you're nasty. Miss Jackson. Nasty, nasty girl. I can speak money. That's what I can speak. I can speak money. Yeah, so definitely gotta look at the Breakfast Club in a different light. I mean, when was this drawn up? Did they do this all on purpose? Is it all a coincidence? Ebro in the morning gets out, and Breakfast Club gets $200 million. Like, was this play drawn up ahead of time? Did they do this all at the same time? What is it? Come on now. What a money. Give me my money, please. Sorry, all in. Money all in. Money's all in. Sorry. I could promote you, and that's going to be for a fee too. But that's what it is. €100? How much is that in dollar form? Like $110,000, something like that. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. So I'm checking out when she checks out. She checks out, I'm checking out. Holly, you're still in here. It's a Friday night with Holly and whoever this Bifac person is. I must head out. I'm picking up my kiddo. Well, that's a good sign for me because I'm out of here too. Thank you so much, Holly, Miss Carenti, if you're nasty. Hopefully, I will catch you tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be around this time, probably tomorrow. Maybe earlier. It could be earlier in the day because people are usually off on Saturdays, but it depends. But you have a good night, Holly. Make sure you kiss your daughter and your son and say that they're great. And I know you will. I don't even have to tell you. You do wonders as a mom. So thank you. All right, I should be good. I should be around. All right, take care, Holly. Salute to you. Salute to Holly. All right, thank you everybody for coming through. I appreciate it. Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I would appreciate it. And have a good rest of your Friday. Take care.